everyone, welcome back to Literary Fervor. So today we are going to revise 20 of the most repeated UGC NET English questions. And these questions have been asked directly or indirectly in the previous examination, and they cover the literary theory section. So keep a notebook with you and attempt all the questions before I reveal the answers. At the end of the session, please comment the score that you have received. So, without wasting much time, let us begin. So, the very first question is, who proposed the distinction between signifier and signified? Was it Ferdinand de Saussure, Charles Sanders Peirce, Noam Chomsky, Roman Jacobson? So if you know the answer, please write it down. You can also put it in the comment section, even though the session is recorded, but still you can put it in the comment section as you watch the video. If you know the answer, just write it down. Pause for a while, think about it. The answer is Ferdinand de Saussure, a very popular name. So Saussure introduced a distinction between signifier and the signified in his course in general linguistics, a very popular work which was published in the year 1916. So let us go to the second question. Which of the following is not a work of Jacques Derrida? Of grammatology, writing and difference, dissemination, or mythologies? You know the answer, write it down. Take some time, think about it. The answer is mythologies. Why? Because it was written by Roland Barthes, published in the year 1957, and not Jacques Derrida. So it analyzes modern French myths and popular culture through semiotics. Mythologies by Roland Barthes. Please make a note of it. The third question is, the term intertextuality was coined by Helen Sixtus, Julia Kristeva, Elaine Showalter, or Luz Irigaray. So if you know the answer, please write it down. The answer is Julia Kristeva. So Julia Kristeva was the one to coin the term intertextuality in her 1966 essay, building upon Bakhtin's concept of dialogism. So please make a note of it. The next question is, who wrote Discipline and Punish? Are you familiar with this famous work? So was it by Michel Foucault, or Louis Althusser, Antonio Gramsci, or Raymond Williams? So Discipline and Punish was written by Michel Foucault. Very important, please make a note of it. And it was published in the year 1975, which examined the birth of the prison and modern surveillance system. So make a note of it. Next question is, question number 5. The concept of ideological state apparatuses is associated with Terry Eagleton, Louis Althusser, Raymond Williams, or Frederick Jameson? The answer is Louis Althusser. He introduced this concept in his 1970 essay, distinguishing them from the repressive state apparatuses. So the next question is question number 6, a very important one. Can the Subaltern Speak? Was written by Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak, Homi K. Bhabha, Edward Said, or Azaz Ahmed? You know the answer? Please mention in the comments. The answer is yes, Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak. So she wrote this landmark 1988 post-colonial essay questioning whether marginalized groups can truly represent themselves. It is a very important concept in the post-colonial studies. Next is your question number 7. The concept of hybridity is primarily associated with Edward Said, Frantz Fanon, Homi K. Bhabha, or Ngugi wa Thiong'o? If you know the answer, please mention it. The answer is Homi K. Bhabha. The answer is Homi K. Bhabha. Homi K. Bhabha developed the concept of hybridity in the location of culture, which was published in the year 1994, exploring cultural mixing in colonial context. So this is also, like a key concept in the third space. Just make a note of it. Question number 8. Who among the following is associated with reader response criticism? So was it Wolfgang Iser, Kenneth Brooks, T.S. Eliot, or I.A. Richards? The answer is yes, Wolfgang Iser. Iser was a key figure in reader response theory, arguing that meaning is created through the interaction between readers and text. Now, key work is The Act of Reading, published in 1978. Make a note of it. Next question is question number 9. The term gynocriticism was introduced by Kate Millett, Elaine Showalter, Simone de Beauvoir, or Sandra Gilbert. A very popular term, and it was introduced by Elaine Showalter in her 1979 essay focusing on women as writers rather than as readers of male texts. So the key work was A Literature of Their Own, published in the year 1977, from where it has been derived. Next question is question number 10. Who wrote Orientalism? A very famous concept again. Was it Homi Bhabha, Edward Said, Gayatri Spivak, or Franz Fanon? So the answer is, we all know, the answer is Edward Said. Edward Said wrote Orientalism, which was published in 1978, where he exposes how the West constructed the East as an exotic other to justify colonial domination. So it is a very important concept in the post-colonial studies. Let's move to the next question. Question number 11. The concept of carnivalesque is associated with whom? Mikhail Bakhtin, Victor Slowacki, Roman Jakobson, or Vladimir Prop? So who's the one associated with this is Mikhail Bakhtin. Mikhail Bakhtin developed the concept of carnivalesque in his study of rebellions, exploring subversion through humor and festivity. So this particular work was published in the year 1965. Next question is, which critical school advocated close reading? Was it structuralism, Marxism, neo-criticism, or post-structuralism? Again, a very famous concept, and I'm sure you all would be aware of it. So close reading, answer is neo-criticism. Neo-criticism was a literary movement from 1930s to 60s, which championed the close reading of the text itself, rejecting biographical and historical context as irrelevant to interpretation. So make a note of it. Question number 13. Who among the following coined the term deference? Was it Roland Barthes, Jacques Derrida, Michel Foucault, or Jacques Lacan? So we know who it is Jacques Derrida. So Jacques Derrida's concept of deference combines the ideas of deference and deferral. Derrida suggests that meaning is never fully present because it is constantly postponed through an endless chain of signifiers. So it's a very important concept. Just note it down. Next question is question number 14. The concept of the episteme is associated with Louis Althusser, Michel Foucault, Jacques Derrida, or Raymond Williams. And the answer is Michel Foucault. And the episteme refers to the underlying structure of knowledge governing a particular historical period. Next question is question number 15. The essay, What is an Author, was written by Roland Barthes, Jacques Derrida, Michel Foucault, or Umberto Eco. You know the answer. Who wrote this essay, What is an Author? Answer is Michel Foucault. Here, Foucault examines the author function and challenges traditional notion of authorship. Question number 16 is, who among the following proposed the concept of implied reader? Again, a very important concept, implied reader. Was it Stanley Fish, Wolfgang Iser, Hans Robert Joss, or Roman Ingarden? So do you know who is the one associated with it? It's Wolfgang Iser. Next question is question number 17. Which work is regarded as the foundational text of new historicism? Was it Renaissance self-fashioning, Orientalism, the political unconscious, or Marxism and literature? So who is it? Or which one is it? It's a Renaissance self-fashioning, which was written by Stephen Greenblatt. And this work established the foundation of new historicism. Next is the question number 18. Who wrote The Mirror and the Lamp? Was it M.H. Abrams, Northrop Frye, I.A. Richards, Rene Willick? I.A. Richards, there is just some typing mistake. Please ignore one extra S. It's just I.A. Richards with single S. So please make the correction. So who wrote The Mirror and the Lamp? It's M.H. Abrams. Abrams classifies literary criticism into 4 orientations: mimetic, pragmatic, expressive, and objective. The second last question is the phrase, the anxiety of influence is associated with whom? Harold Bloom, Northrop Frye, again a typing mistake, please pardon, Kenneth Brooks, or Geoffrey Hartman? The answer is Harold Bloom. Bloom argues that poets struggle against the influence of their literary predecessors. Please make a note of it. And this is the last question of this session. Question number 20. The concept of negative capability is associated with William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, John Keats, or P.B. Shelley. It's a very famous one. And I'm sure you all know the answer to it. So what is the answer? Please write in the comment section. It is John Keats. Yes, negative capability is the ability to remain comfortable with uncertainty and ambiguity. So how many questions did you answer correctly? If comment your score. Whatever you have received, just be honest and comment it in the comment box. So if you've scored above 16, well and good, you are on a strong path for UGC NET English. And if your score is below 12, don't worry. Save this video, go through it again, revise the concept, and I'm very sure that you'll do good in the exam. So subscribe to Literary Forward because every day we are bringing net-oriented lectures, PYQs, quick revision, shorts, and literary discussions. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next class. Please comment if you want to see, videos on any particular subjects or topics or PYQs from particular section. Please comment. Thank you and all the best.